This conference will now be recorded.
All right, so happy Monday, everybody. Like I said, I hope everyone stayed safe over the weekend. Today is Monday, March 23rd, and as always, everything that we're going to be talking about today is for educational purposes only, and nothing is intended as any type of investment advice. So I'm a little surprised this morning. I'm coming in. I mean, a lot of our the everyday type market stocks definitely, have made some decent moves, but not really seeing a ton of new stuff going on out there. It's really a lot of just what we've been focusing on over the past 2 to 3 weeks already. So one of the best things that I have seen this morning so far is the buying that we saw underneath this 2 level in WTRH. Excuse me, yeah, WTRH. So one thing just to think about is that that amount of buying right underneath the 2 level, we do have a bunch of congestion. You can see that 481,000 share print line there, and then also the 100,000 share print line. But the buying told us that we were going to need a pretty decent pullback, and then we can definitely expect it overall, once we get a trigger back towards that upside, to be able to break past that congestion. I mean, this is definitely, enough of a position to come into a cheaper stock for it to tell us that it's going to be able to come back and be able to break up above there. Now, obviously, when a stock's this cheap, $1, $2, those are going to be really big levels. So it's not going to be the easiest of things. We definitely want to see more continued new buying, but overall, that's certainly what our expectations are going to be. Now, still going to be looking at APRN. We can see right now it's in one of those consolidations that we've talked about many, many times, but I really like the way that it's been holding. I just really do wish that I saw more buying coming into this, because as of right now, they're really, like I said, I'm just kind of surprised. I'm not seeing as much trading as I would have expected to, especially coming, into a Monday after what went on this weekend. But overall, we just need to see a little bit more coming in. And like I said, I like how it's holding based off of not really getting any type of print. So a trigger back towards that upside. We know that it does have a ton of buying that's still all the way up here from the other day. So we're, overall, we certainly are looking pretty bullish within this, but obviously we're going to need the short term. We're going to need prints for it. And it just hasn't really shown any of those ask prints yet. Next thing, CCL. All right, so CCL is another one where, it's something that we've been continuously looking at. But if we come back over here, you can see that 1150, nice little position that was put right there. We had a little bit of selling, but then right above that 1150 again, we had more buying coming back in. So as we get closer to this 12, we're going to want to see exactly what the reaction at this print line is going to be. And we're certainly going to need more new buying, because this is not enough for this to be able to continue to go and be able to break past that 448,000 share print line at the 12 level. So overall, another one where it's, it's got movement and, and all, but, we need to see some type of new buying that comes into this thing, into anything. It's some type of new trading coming in order for us to really, get any type of move. All right, moving right along, we have AAL. So AAL looking at right now is the same type of deal. Okay, we're, we can see the congestion underneath in this one though, but I did like the show of hand that we got a little bit before. You can see at that 11 level, we definitely have some nice buying that's coming back over. So another one where we'll be looking, pretty closely, but probably one of the better show of hands that we do have out there. Going to be expecting a little bit of a pullback from that 11 and then a move back towards that upside. Now, MEDS going to be on our side list. All right, so one of the things looking at is that we can see right here, okay, overall that it really hasn't been much of anything but selling. Now, make sure that you go out there and that you are looking for, you go out there and get shares, because obviously, it is hard to borrow, but just looking at it so far, all the bigger prints, it went up on basically nothing, and all the bigger prints show that selling, besides coming all the way down here to the 7. So coming all the way down there to that 7, overall, that's really looks like where it's going to end up going, is because as long as we continue to see that new selling. Only reason that it's on my side list is because the fact that it's just not really trading that much volume at all. And I'm going to have AYTU on our list as well. All right, one of the things we can look at is right here at 175. I mean, that is a huge, huge amount of new buying coming in at the highs. So overall, it's the only reason it's on the side list is because just make sure that it fits your game plan. But overall, really, really looking good at those highs with that amount of buying. You're going to have to expect a little bit of a pullback from there just because it's at 175, but overall showing us that it can make its way up towards that too. And for such a cheap stock, can trade a lot of shares of it. All right, guys, anything else out there that I missed? Anything else out there that I missed? All right, beautiful. So I think that is about it. Let's get ready for our morning. We're going to be expecting some high volume coming in. So let's make sure that, once we get out there, that we just have some patience, because right now, the trading isn't as good as what we'd expect. But once we get into the beginning of the market, we'll see a lot more of that change. All right, guys, I'll talk to everyone in the chat, and happy trading.